O, cześć, dzień dobry wszystkim. Hello, hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending where you are located in the world. Dzień dobry. Hello, people still joining. Hello, everyone. Cześć. Okay, let's wait like 20 more seconds. Maybe people will still join, students will join. How are you doing? Co słychać? Co tam? Okay. Cześć, cześć. Okay, I think we can get started. Welcome to the survival Polish class. Hopefully we will manage to introduce the most important concepts within 60 minutes. I hope I hope not to exceed the time. I'm very happy you're here. Welcome. Let's start. Let's see if people still joining. Okay, welcome to this survival Polish class. I'm really happy to have you here. Before we get started, I would like to mention a few things about me. Hello, hello. Cześć, cześć. Wow, we have so many people from so many different parts of the world. Okay. Introduce yourself. I will try to respond to everyone. I'm not sure if I will manage during the class here. If I can't, I will come back to you through email later after the class. Hello, hello. How are you doing? Okay. I think everyone joined now. Yeah, so as I mentioned, I will try to respond. I will try to keep an eye on the live chat, but I don't know if I'll manage to respond to everyone during the class. So if I can't, I will come back to you later through email. You can also reach out to me on social media. I am with a nickname Learn Polish Online on majority of them. I will write it also here on the chat. Learn Polish Online. You will find me with this nickname on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok, and Threads as well recently. Okay, so let's get started. Welcome to this hopefully 60 minutes survival Polish lesson. Before we get started, I would like to briefly introduce myself. Who am I? My name is Weronika. I am a native Polish speaker. I was born and raised in Poland, in Wrocław, in the city of dwarfs, as you can see here in the picture. In Wrocław, if you've never been there, you'll find lots of these little creatures, dwarfs, located in many different parts of the city. It's pronounced Wrocław. Wrocław. It's a southwest city of Poland. I lived there until I was 19 and I passed my A-levels there. Then I moved to the UK where I studied my bachelor degree and then I did a specialization at the University of Warsaw. Warsaw University of Vistula, teaching Polish as a second and foreign language. I have almost 10 years of experience in the field. I've been teaching foreigners at many different stages, from zero at the intermediate level and at the advanced level. And in 2020, I started to teach on social media as well. I love my job. I love a lot of didactics. I love teaching Polish. I'm also a polyglot, a multilingual. I'm fluent in 5 languages, which provides me also a unique perspective on language acquisition and cultural nuances. I also have an experience alongside working with students from over 70 countries worldwide. I have an experience working as a translator in the financial industry in Cyprus. And as well, I've been preparing students for the B1 level state exam since 2017. I love to share my knowledge and skills with you and provide non-judgmental environment where we outline clear and actionable steps to achieve fluency in the Polish language. And right now I live in Cyprus and I learn my husband's language, Azerbaijani, and Greek. And my dream is also to learn Chinese and maybe Arabic at some point in the future too. I'm in love in learning languages. It's my biggest passion. So I know many different tips and yeah, basically I love to learn languages. I have a lot of experience here, and that's why I feel like I've gathered during this class like the most practical phrases to help you with your everyday life in Poland. Okay, so let's go straight to it. What we learned today. We will not introduce any grammar at all. We will not learn how to read alphabet or any of this type of stuff. We go straight to practice. We will learn the most used phrases at the supermarket, at the restaurant, and we'll also learn how to order ice cream in Polish. So if you have some pen and paper, take it now to note down all the important information, but I will also send you these slides to your email address after the class. And make sure to stay until the end because I have a very special gift for you to reward you for today's efforts. Yeah, let's get straight to it then. Also, please introduce yourself on the live chat. I would like to know where you're from. If you live in Poland, how old are you? If you've ever tried to learn Polish before, please let me know. I read all the messages. I read you. If I cannot come back to you during this class, I will do it after the lesson. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them also in the chat. I will come back to you as soon as I can after the lesson. Yeah, and introduce yourself. Nice to meet you guys. Everyone who's writing right now, nice to meet you. I hope you enjoyed this class, and let's get started. So the first situation we'll cover is the supermarket. If you live in Poland, I'm sure you've been to any of them. Biedronka, Żabka, Dino, Real, Auchan, Super, Carrefour. Of course, there are many different other supermarkets in Poland. Those are probably the most famous ones. Of course, we have Lidl as well. And in all of them, you need to communicate. And you, as a foreigner living in Poland, if you don't know any Polish at all, it may become hard. I know how it is. I also live abroad, and without knowing the local language, it can get hard. So I totally understand you. So first of all, I would like to teach you the very basics that you may need when you come to this situation, like you want to get some product on weight. Let's say, you go to the shelves, you can buy cheese or ham or meat, packed already, just put it to your trolley. But these products are usually more expensive than if you go to, this situation, which you can see here in the corner, and, ask some cheese or some ham by weight. So what can you say? How can you order, let's say, 10 or 20 or 30 grams of cheese or ham? First of all, you say good morning or good afternoon. In Polish, that would be dzień dobry, dzień dobry, dzień dobry, dzień dobry. Then the easiest way to say it would be for me, dla mnie, dla mnie, dla mnie, dla mnie. And then you say what you want. So here I wrote kiełbasa, which means sausage, ser, which is cheese, and szynka, which means ham. Okay. So when we have such situation, you would say dla mnie, and then you say, for example, szynka, dla mnie kiełbasa, dla mnie ser. Okay. For me, cheese. For me, ham. For me, sausage. Dziękuję. Thank you. And how will they know which one you refer to? You say ta or ten, which means this. So if a product ends with a in the end, like kiełbasa or szynka, you say ta. So this. And you can literally just point this one, ta, ta, ta kiełbasa, ta szynka, and you show. That's it, this one, okay? Ta. If it ends with a, you say ta, this. Ser doesn't end with a. It ends with r, tak? Ser means you have to say 10. ten ser. This cheese. Ten ser. Dla mnie. Ten ser. This cheese. Dziękuję. Thank you. So let's practice. Dzień dobry. Dla mnie ta szynka, for example, rydzyńska. If it's written there that it's rydzyńska, doesn't mean anything, just name of the ham. You say ta szynka rydzyńska, or ten ser goda, this cheese goda, or ta szynka rydzyńska. Okay, I'm sure even if you don't know how to read Polish, if you just say ta or ten, they already, point to the right one, and you will understand each other with the vendor, with the cashier there. Important note is that in Poland, usually you do not say in grams. We use decagrams. It's very easy. So 200 grams is 20 decagrams. So if you want 200 grams of cheese, you would say 20 decagrams of cheese. Just cut 1 0. That's it. So you would say, for example, that you want 20 deca. If you don't know numbers in Polish, that's totally okay. I will show you how to remember the most important numbers right now. So usually you would buy 200 or 300 or 400, 500 grams. Rarely you will buy 100 grams because it's very hard to slice 100 grams. Usually 150 or 200 is like minimum they would agree on. So let me show you a very simple rule. Even if you don't know how to count in Polish, 2 is dwa. Dwa or 3 is 3. And then you add 10. So 20, 30. Then you have 4, which means 4, 40, 50 i kilogram. Kilogram, obviously. We don't want to learn the numbers here. You can always show on your fingers, I want 20, or you even show on your phone the number if you cannot remember. The most important is that you remember this ham, this cheese, this sausage. And the sentence for me, which is dla mnie. We'll practice this on the next slide, so don't worry. What we know now is that when the word ends with a, like kiełbasa or szynka, we use ta to say this. Ta kiełbasa, this sausage. Ta szynka, this ham. When it's ser, ending with r, we say ten to say this cheese. Ten ser. So how would you say for good morning, for me, this cheese, please? Thank you. Dzień dobry, dla mnie ten ser. Thank you. Dziękuję, tak? Okay. Pretty easy, straightforward. What you need to know is dzień dobry, dla mnie, for me, dla mnie, ten ser, ta szynka. And then you show the number either on your fingers, on your phone, on you, or you learn this very simple rule. If you want 200 grams, you say 20 deka, 20 deka, 20 deka, 200 grams, 20 decagrams, 20 deka, ta szynka, ta kiełbasa, ten ser, tak? 30 deka, that's it. Or kilogram, easiest if you want 1 kilo, that's it. Okay, now we go to practice. So let's say you have these cheeses on display in front of you, and there is a lady, I'm the lady, that will serve you the cheese. So tell me which cheese you want and how much you want. The script is right here on the screen. For example, you want Gouda. How do you explain to me? Give it a try. You say, dzień dobry, dla mnie. For example, 20 deka. gouda. Ten ser, tak? You say dla mnie ten ser, gouda, 20 deka. That's it. How about edam? You want 30. How do you say it to me? Dzień dobry. Dla mnie ten ser edam 30 deka. Dziękuję. That's it. How about feta cheese? You want 50 decagrams, 500 grams. Dzień dobry. Dla mnie ten ser feta 50 deka. Dziękuję. Super. What about cheddar? Let's say you want 30 decagrams. Dzień dobry. Dla mnie ten ser cheddar 30 deka. Dziękuję. That's it. Do the same with parmesan and mazdamer, which we have left on the screen, and I'm giving you 30 seconds. 30 sekund. Ok. Dzień dobry. Dla mnie ten ser mazdamer 30 deka. Dziękuję. Parmesan now. Dzień dobry. Dla mnie ten ser parmezan 30 deka. Dziękuję. Easy, right? Once you repeat a few times this formula, you know, the fear of ordering something with a stand like this, with a cashier, with a vendor, there will not be so scary anymore. They will 100% understand you. You don't have to conjugate anything. You just read what you see. That's it. Okay, guys, let's do the same with meat. So we have different type of sausage or ham. Let's say you want to order this ham. Kurczak means chicken, by the way. We will have that on the next slide as well. So let's say you want szynka z kurczaka, 20 decagrams, so 200 grams. Order. Okay. Dzień dobry. Dla mnie ta szynka z kurczaka 20 deka. Dziękuję. That's it. What about this one? Kiełbasa wiejska, which is village sausage. Order 500 grams, 50 decagrams. Dzień dobry. Dla mnie ta kiełbasa wiejska 50 deka. Dziękuję. Okay. What about this one? Baked ham. You can see it's kind of baked. For example, 20 or 1 kilo, whatever. Dzień dobry. Dla mnie ta szynka pieczona, kilogram. Dziękuję. What about this one? Kiełbasa śląska. Dzień dobry. Dla mnie ta kiełbasa śląska, number 20 deka, 30 deka, 50 deka, kilogram. Dziękuję. Do the same with the other two that we have left. We have 3 left. No, 2. This one we didn't do, and this one, staropolska i kiełbasa krakowska. I'm giving you 20 seconds. And in the meantime, I'm preparing a poll for you. I have a poll for you. With szynka, it will be 10 or ta? to say this? Of course, ends with a, so ta. So, how will you order the last two? Dzień dobry, dla mnie ta kiełbasa krakowska, tak? Number? Dziękuję. What about this one? Dla mnie ta szynka staropolska, 20 deka, 30 deka, 50 deka, kilogram. Dziękuję. To wszystko. That's it. Okay. Another question that they may ask you when you are there is if you want it in a piece or you want it cut into slices. So, in order to say it, it would be w kawałku czy pokroić na plasterki. Let's do it very slowly. W kawałku czy pokroić na plasterki. And then you just repeat. If you want it in a piece, you say w kawałku, w kawałku. If you want it sliced, you say pokroić na plasterki. Pokroić na plasterki. Okay, so let's practice. Imagine you're here and you get this question. Do you remember how it was? Let's say I ask you, this sausage, which you just told me, do you want it w kawałku czy pokroić na plasterki? Let's say you want it sliced. Let me write you on the chat maybe too. W kawałku czy pokroić na plasterki? Which one do you choose? Let's say you want it sliced. Pokroić na plasterki. And now let's say order this chicken ham, szynka z kurczaka, and tell to me that you want it in piece. From 0. Say good morning, for me this ham, this much, thank you, and I want it in piece. Dzień dobry, dla mnie ta szynka z kurczaka, whatever amount, 20 deka, for example, w kawałku, in piece, w kawałku, w kawałku, w kawałku, w kawałku. Dziękuję. Thank you. Okay. So one more time. W kawałku czy pokroić na plasterki? Don't worry, all of these words that we learned today, you will have them also in the end in a table. I summed it all up for you so that you can print it or write them down. I will also send it to you through email after the lesson, so feel free to make notes, but you will also get it to your email address. And then once you go to the till and you are about to pay, they may ask you any of these. Torbę doliczyć, which means do you want a bag? Doliczyć reklamówkę. Siateczkę doliczyć. But also in some regions of Poland, there will be word zrywka. So all of these mean a bag. So it depends which region of Poland you are, or depends really on a cashier, because there are so many ways to say bag. So you will hear basically these words: torbę, reklamówkę, zrywkę, siateczkę, doliczyć. So any of these you may hear at the cashier. Most probably they will say torbę or reklamówkę, but you may also hear siateczkę or zrywkę, doliczyć. So do you need a bag? How to respond? Tak, proszę. Yes, please. Nie, dziękuję. No, thank you. Tak, proszę. Yes, please. Nie, dziękuję. No, thank you. Tak, proszę. Yes, please. Nie, dziękuję. No, thank you. Torbę doliczyć. Reklamówkę doliczyć. Siateczkę doliczyć. Zrywkę doliczyć. Tak, proszę. Nie, dziękuję. So if I ask you, do you want a bag? And respond to me, no, thank you. Siateczkę doliczyć? Nie, dziękuję. Now answer, yes, please. Torbę doliczyć? Tak, proszę. Okay, super. Praktyka. Torbę doliczyć, reklamówkę doliczyć. Both of these mean, do you need a bag? You only buy 2 products. Decide you want a bag or not and respond. Let's say you want a bag. How would you respond? Tak, proszę. Okay, now number 2. You have a lot of products. You want a bag. Say, yes, please. Torbę doliczyć? Tak, proszę. You buy only one item now. You don't need a bag. Reklamówkę doliczyć? Nie, dziękuję. Nie, dziękuję. Okay, we've got that. Now they will ask you, do you want to pay cash or card? So they will say kartą czy gotówką. Kartą czy gotówką. And then you respond, for example, kartą or gotówką, by cash or by card. Just repeat the same. Then they will say something like, proszę zbliżyć. So please tap, bring the card closer to the reader. Then they may ask also, czy ma pani aplikację albo czy ma pan aplikację? Do you have our app? And then you can say tak, mam or nie, nie mam. Tak, mam or nie. Just, I don't have. Nie. And we have double negation, so we'll say nie, nie mam. Tak, mam. Yes, I have. Nie, no, I don't have. Nie, nie mam. Okay. Zachęcam do pobrania. They may also say something like this, and you may be confused what it means. What did she just say? So basically, they always are pushed to recommend to download. Zachęcam do pobrania. I recommend downloading. Okay, let's do it one more time. I ask you as a cashier, kartą czy gotówką? Let's say you want to pay by card. Kartą. Proszę zbliżyć. Beep. Czy ma pani aplikację? Czy ma pan aplikację? Pan means Mr. and pani means Madame. So I say, czy ma pan aplikację? Czy ma pani aplikację? You say yes. Tak, mam. Yes, I have. You bring your application, you scan it. That's it. And if you don't have, you respond, nie, nie mam. No, I don't have. Zachęcam do pobrania. I recommend downloading. Okay. Super. So now we do real practice. I say, dzień dobry, reklamówkę doliczyć, and I want you to respond, yes, please. Then I ask you, do you have an application? And you should respond, I don't have. Then I ask you card or cash. You respond by card. I give you 20 seconds. Okay, let's have a look. Dzień dobry, reklamówkę doliczyć? Tak, proszę. Czy ma pani aplikację? Czy ma pan aplikację? Nie mam. I don't have. Or nie, nie mam. You can also say double negation. Kartą czy gotówką? Kartą. Proszę zbliżyć. Dziękuję. Do widzenia. That's it. You see, it's not that difficult as long as you understand these basic words. Okay. One more practice session. I ask you, dzień dobry, torbę doliczyć? You say no, thank you. Czy ma pan aplikację? Yes, I have. Kartą czy gotówką? You respond by cash. And then I say thank you, goodbye. Think for 10 seconds and we see the response. Okay. Dzień dobry, torbę doliczyć? Nie, dziękuję. Czy ma pan aplikację? Czy ma pani aplikację? Tak, mam. Kartą czy gotówką? Gotówką. Dziękuję. Do widzenia. Thank you. Goodbye. You see, it's not so difficult once you understand these words. Okay, super. Let me know, by the way, where in Poland do you live? I don't remember if I asked you in the beginning, but I would like to know from which cities you are joining today. If you live in Poland. If you don't live in Poland, also let me know where you're from, where do you live, or where are you from, and if you live in Poland, also let me know in which city. I would love to know from where you're connecting today. So here is the summary of everything we've learned in this supermarket session. Dzień dobry, good day, good morning, good afternoon. Dla mnie, for me. Ta kiełbasa, this sausage. Ta szynka, this ham. Ten ser, this cheese. Dziękuję, thank you. W kawałku, in piece. Pokroić na plasterki, cut into pieces or slice it. Doliczyć, then many different ways to say bag. Reklamówkę, torbę, zrywkę. Kartą czy gotówką, by card or cash. Proszę zbliżyć, please tap. Czy ma pan aplikację? Do you have our app? Tak, mam, or nie mam, I don't have. Yes, I have, I don't have. Zachęcam do pobrania. I recommend downloading. That's just for understanding when they say it. You don't need to, you will never say it anyway. Only cashier will say it. Do widzenia. Goodbye. These will be sent to you anyway. You can have a screenshot now, up to you. But I will send them to you after the class. Okay, let's have just 10-second break to grab some water. Okay, we are back. I had to take some water, talking and talking. My throat got dry. Okay, our second situation today is ice cream place, ice cream shop. We are approaching summer. You may want to order ice cream and you may have the same dilemma. So how to order ice cream in Polish? You will have many different flavors in front of you usually. So you will probably be able to deduct what kind of flavor is it, especially when it comes to chocolate or vanilla or pistachio, just by looking at the color and reading what's written. Here I found something online, the flavors like czekolada, chocolate, śmietanka, so cream, sorbet, truskawka, so strawberry sorbet, pistachio, czekolada z miętą, mint chocolate, Kinder niespodzianka, so the chocolate bar, Kinder chocolate bar, słony caramel, salted caramel, and yogurt z wiśnią, so cherry yogurt. You don't need to know these, they will be displayed anyway in front of ice cream, like here in the photo. What you need to know is the word smak. Smak means flavor. Smak. And we can order the same way like we did with the ham and cheese. So you just say dla mnie smak czekolada. Dla mnie smak śmietanka. Dla mnie smak jogurt z wiśnią. That's it. So you say dzień dobry, good day, good morning. Dla mnie, for me, smak, flavor, czekolada, chocolate. For me, the chocolate flavor. For me, the pistachio flavor. For me, the Snickers flavor. For me, the Nutella flavor. Get it? Super. So, dla mnie smak truskawka. For me, the strawberry flavor. Whatever I see there in front of me and I find it appealing, I want it, I say dla mnie, for me. Dla mnie czekolada. Dla mnie, you may, even if you forget the word smak, if you just say dla mnie czekolada, dla mnie Snickers, dla mnie Nutella, dla mnie caramel, it's enough. They will understand you. So no stress here. You only need to remember how to say hello, good morning, dla mnie, and then that's it. Dla mnie czekolada. Dzień dobry, dla mnie czekolada, dziękuję. Dzień dobry, dla mnie caramel, dziękuję. Dzień dobry, dla mnie wanilia, dziękuję. Dla mnie jogurt, dziękuję. As easy as it is. A question which you can encounter is whether you want it in a cone or in a cup. W wafelku czy w kubeczku? Okay? So you may say dzień dobry, dla mnie Snickers, albo dzień dobry, dla mnie smak, the flavor, smak, Snickers. Let me write you one more time on the chat. Dzień dobry. Dla mnie smak Snickers, for example. Okay, I wrote it down. I see all your messages. Don't worry, I will respond to them. So you say dzień dobry, dla mnie smak Snickers. And they ask w wafelku czy w kubeczku? Do you want in a cone or in a cup? And you want in a cone. So you repeat w wafelku. W wafelku. W wafelku. Now if you want in a cup, w kubeczku. W kubeczku. W kubeczku. W kubeczku. Okay. So let's practice one more time. So let's say you want Nutella flavor. So please order everything from zero. Let's do it. Did I say Nutella? Yeah. Dzień dobry, dla mnie smak Nutella. Albo dzień dobry, dla mnie Nutella. And now we say that you want in a cone. W wafelku. Dzień dobry, dla mnie smak Nutella. W wafelku. Now say if you want in a cup. Dla mnie Nutella w kubeczku. W kubeczku. W kubeczku. W kubeczku. Okay. We go to the third topic that we covered during today's online class, restauracja. I know how it is when you arrive to a new country, you need to eat something out and you want to get the best prices, so you think you should go to local restaurants. And I want to introduce you some of the Polish foods so that they don't look so unfamiliar and so strange. And then we will learn how to order them with a waiter, especially if you go to a more restaurant on the outskirts when people may not speak any English. If you're in the city center, probably people will speak English. The waiters will speak English. But if you are in a smaller town or in the outskirts of Warsaw or Wrocław or Kraków or other city, they may not speak English at all. So the first one is kotlet schabowy. z ziemniakami. So it's a pork schnitzel. It will be always pork, so keep that in mind. Kotlet schabowy z ziemniakami. So this is a pork schnitzel with potato. Then we have kluski śląskie z duszonym mięsem. Those are like a potato kind of gnocchi. They are very tasty, made of potato, with basically stew. And most probably this will be pork stew as well. Then we have kotlet mielony z ziemniakami. So it's the third photo here. It's a minced meat kotlet, probably made of pork as well, with potato. We have pierogi. Pierogi can be with anything. There are many different dishes. We'll have vegetarian dishes on the next slide as well. These are with meat, z mięsem. Pierogi z mięsem, so dumplings with meat. Żurek, so it's sour rice soup. Usually it can be served in a bread too, in more touristic places. Żurek, zupa, soup. Rosół is a chicken soup. It's very, very tasty and very good if you have a cold. Gołąbki is cabbage rolls. Inside they have rice and meat, usually pork as well. Okay, so how would you say for me? Order, basically order something. The same structure which we had before. Good day, for me, blah, 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 whatever you choose from this menu. Thank you, or that's it. Let's say I order chicken soup, this one, rosół. So I will say, dzień dobry, dla mnie, rosół, dziękuję. That's it. Easy as it is. Dzień dobry, dla mnie, pierogi z mięsem. Dziękuję. Dzień dobry, dla mnie, kotlet schabowy z ziemniakami. Dziękuję. In the first picture now. Second picture. Dzień dobry, dla mnie kluski śląskie z duszonym mięsem. Okay? You can use the same formula all over again, no matter where you order, at the restaurant or ice cream or in the supermarket, you want a piece of cheese. All of this formula will work for everything. Here we have some vegetarian dishes as well and desserts. Placki ziemniaczane. It's something like hash browns made of potato and onion, deep fried with cream. Very, very tasty food. Zapiekanka z pieczarkami. So it's kind of toasty with mushrooms. Szarlotka, apple pie. Delicious. You need to try. Pierogi ruskie or z kapustą i grzybami. So the traditional dumplings with potato and cheese, ruskie, or z kapustą i grzybami, so with cabbage and mushrooms. And then we have kopytka. These are like equivalent of Italian gnocchi made of potato. They can be cooked or deep fried. Very delicious. Sernik is a Polish cheesecake. Sernik. And makowiec is poppy seed cake. Also very, very delicious. So now order using the same formula that we've been practicing since the last 40 minutes. Anything that you see here on the screen, just order for practice. Let's say you want cheesecake. Dzień dobry, dla mnie sernik. Dziękuję. Now if you want potato hash browns. Dzień dobry, dla mnie placki ziemniaczane. Dziękuję. Now if you want the toasty. Dzień dobry, dla mnie zapiekanka z pieczarkami. Dziękuję. You see, this formula works with anything. Okay, we are running out of time, so let's go to the next slide. What you need to know, especially if you're coming from another country, you don't eat meat, or I know I have many Muslims here on my webinar too, many people that come here for work to Poland. I know you may find this helpful to know. Wołowina means beef, okay? Wieprzowina means pork. and kurczak means chicken. Okay, so if you see on the menu these 3 words, you will know what to order or what you not to order. And these 3 words I will also write you in the end with all the words. So for survival, you will notice these 3 words is something that you may want to avoid or you may want to order. So, how to order? The waitress comes and says, gotowi? Mogę przyjąć zamówienie? Are you ready? May I take the order? You will never need to use it. It's just for understanding when they come and ask you. Gotowi means, are you ready in plural? And then mogę przyjąć zamówienie? May I take the order? And you use the same formula. Dla mnie, for me. You see whatever is written on the menu and you repeat it and you say thank you. And if you want more than one, you say I, and. Dla mnie placki ziemniaczane I pierogi z mięsem, for example. I want both the hash browns and the pierogi. Or let's say you want these cabbage rolls and the apple pie. Tell me both of them. How do you say for me, this and that? Dla mnie gołąbki I szarlotka. Okay, super. We are coming to an end. Don't worry, it's the third topic already. Let's practice one more thing. Sometimes you may want to take away or eat in. So how to say it in Polish? Na miejscu. Na miejscu. And na wynos will be take away. Na wynos. Na miejscu. Na wynos. Na miejscu. So now how will you say in Polish? For me, the apple pie, eat in. Dla mnie szarlotka na miejscu. And now how will you say that you want these potato hash browns, but take away? Dla mnie placki ziemniaczane. Take away. Na wynos. Na wynos. These will also be written in the end, so if you don't remember it now, don't worry. Okay, now let's practice. So, for me, kotlet schabowy z ziemniakami take away will be dla mnie kotlet schabowy z ziemniakami na wynos. Then for me, pierogi tradycyjne or ruskie, eat in. Dla mnie pierogi tradycyjne na miejscu, or dla mnie kotlet schabowy z ziemniakami na miejscu. For me, rosół and kluski śląskie z duszonym mięsem, eat in. What I want you to practice here are the formulas that we've been learning. So only for me and then eat in. Dla mnie rosół I kluski śląskie z duszonym mięsem, eat in. Na miejscu. Na miejscu. Okay. Before we move on, let's have a quick poll. Let me write. All right. Can you see the poll? How to say it's in Polish? Na miejscu. Na miejscu. Okay, dobra, idziemy dalej. For me, kopytka takeaway would be dla mnie kopytka na wynos. Dla mnie kopytka na wynos. For me, pierogi eat in. Dla mnie pierogi z kapustą i grzybami, you just read it as you see it on the menu. Na miejscu. Na miejscu means eat in. Again, for me, żurek and placki ziemniaczane, eat in. How do you say it? Dla mnie żurek I placki ziemniaczane na miejscu. Okay, now you ask for the bill. You say, proszę rachunek. Proszę rachunek. Proszę rachunek. Proszę rachunek. Proszę rachunek. rachunek. Proszę, rachunek. The check, please. The bill, please. Okay, and here are all the words that we've been learning today. You will find them in the presentation. I will send it to you. I will check also your messages on chat, where you're from, all of you. And let's have a quick quiz to sum up everything we learned today as we are approaching the end. I don't want to keep you any longer. How to say this when we ask for cheese, ten or taser? Ten ser, tak? Ten ser, because it doesn't end with a. So ten ser. What means w kawałku? A piece, yeah, a piece. Chicken, what means? How is chicken in Polish? Kurczak, kurczak. When I want to eat in, I will say what? Na miejscu or na wynos? Na miejscu, na miejscu. What will you say when ordering? Dla mnie, jestem or gotowi? Of course, dla mnie, the formula we've been practicing throughout the whole class. Do all these words mean a bag? Yes or no? Reklamówka, siatka, zrywka, torba. Tak, yes. Do you have an app? You don't have, so you respond what? Nie mam czy tak mam? You don't have, so you respond nie mam, nie mam. How will we say the bill, please? The check, please? Rachunek poproszę, or rachunek proszę. As we saw here. Proszę, rachunek. You can switch the word order, it doesn't matter. Proszę, rachunek, rachunek proszę, or poproszę. You may hear this frequently. Okay, and now, as we got to the end of the webinar, I want to give you 60% off for my self-paced Polish courses. If you enjoy the class, I would love to continue teaching you, and I hope you like the way I teach. You see, it's very practical, the same way I teach in my courses. Through the whole courses, we build sentences, so you revise frequently the words we learn. It's not a traditional school method where you just revise random words for without understanding what they mean. You learn the behinds, you learn the grammar, but as well you constantly revise so you don't forget what you learn. You have audio revisions, so you can also download them as MP3s and listen to them when you commute or do chores. So it's a very modern learning, 2024 approved method. I have more than 10,000 students already in the course. There's also a community of students on Telegram, so you can chat with others. To all the courses, you have lifetime access. All the courses are self-paced. We have 14-day money-back guarantee, so you risk nothing. You can test the courses, see how they are, and you can learn with me to conversational level, A1 level. So you can dominate basic conversations, not only in the restaurant, not only in the supermarket or ordering ice cream, but also at the petrol station, at the doctor, ordering tickets, going to the airport, scheduling a doctor's appointment. We go through so many different situations. So you can see now the offer here. You can click the link and enroll. And I thank you so much for joining this class. It was an honor to have you here. I will respond to all the chat messages I received through email as we're running out of time. And I hope to see you inside. I really would love to you continue learning Polish. See, it's not as difficult as it seems. Everything has a logical explanation. Everything can be explained. You also get a 1-year support from me personally. With any course that you're purchasing, you can reach out to me through WhatsApp, Telegram, or email. If you at any time have a question regarding the content, you can reach out. I'm super happy to always respond to all your questions and assist you. And thank you so much one more time. Dziękuję bardzo. Hope this lesson was helpful. And I will see you inside the courses, hopefully. You can also follow me on social media for more free content. Learn Polish Online is my nickname, my username on majority of social media. Learn Polish Online. Polish Online. Yeah, so you can follow me and, think about it, learn with me more. This 60% off expires soon. There is like just a few hours after the end of this class. You'll also get an email in case you cannot locate the link here to enroll with this special discount only for those who joined today's survival class. And thank you so much. And I hope to see you inside the courses or on my social medias. Powodzenia, good luck in Poland and good luck learning Polish. Cześć, papa, do widzenia.